Hey, what's going on, everybody? Suro here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the new Danqing Trails that just got released today. I'm really excited for this because this is something that's very different and they just added it in the Danqing season. So if you guys enjoy my content, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're also going to take a look and find all of the secrets within these. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. All right, so up first, if you come over here to the Danqing season, you're actually going to see the fun to play. And then down here, we have these. Now, there are 4 of them here. And you need to find 1 fish and then 4 of these cats in the first one. And as you see, there are 4 different types. The third one is actually going to have 5 cats. And the last one is actually going to have 6 cats. So what do we do, right? So you go ahead and click on this. We're going to hit go. This is actually inside of the ink realm. There is a few different ways to get inside the ink realm. You have to go to these ink realm scrolls over here, and then you can teleport in here. So for me, I'm going to go over here to this one, and we're going to go ahead and enter. And you are going to have to progress through the main story and get to chapter 2 of the main story on Danqing Island before you can actually have access to these. And then from here, we're just going to make our way all the way up north. And we're going to go to the first location right here. All right, now that we've made our way over here, make sure you have your Danqing ability outfit equipped. You know, the one that actually can like shoot the ink and stuff. So you're going to need this. So we're going to see these different scrolls here. And also, if you notice, on each scroll will show either the cat or the fish. So for example, one of the cats are going to be in this scroll. Another cat is going to be in the middle scroll. And then the last scroll shows 2 cats and 1 fish. So we actually have to line these things up and make them, like put them together. So to do this, you would just come over here to the table to adjust the arrangement. And then you would click on each individual scroll, and then you can like have it go up, or you can have it go down, or you can even swap it. So this little icon right here with the light, that is actually going to be the last one. So we need to move that over here to the end. And here is the beginning. But then we have the middle part. Right now, it looks like they are all connected. If they were off center, like up too high, that's not going to work. So you want to go ahead and have them like connected. So now it's flowing smoothly like this. And then we can back out. And then we're going to use our ability to go ahead and paint the rest of this one. And then from here, we just need to go in here. So in the first area, we're going to look for 1 cat. The next one, we have the 2 cats and the fish. So whenever you get in here, it's actually like a side scroller thing, which is really cool. You know, we haven't had anything like this before. So you use just WASD if you're on mouse and keyboard, and space to jump. So just like this, just navigate here. At the top right, you can see your collectibles. We are going to try and get those. And at the top left, you can actually see your map. I'm actually over in the first section, and each little triangle signifies either a cat or like the fish, right? So we're in the first area. Now, whenever you get to these umbrellas, just use your ability outfit like this, and then you can hop on top of the umbrella, and then jump with space, and then press Q to actually slam down, and it's going to raise you up like this. So then we can keep making our way down here. And then when you get to any of these other things that you can paint with your ink, you'll see that they're actually all white. You just go ahead and hit them like that, and it'll actually paint them for you. So now we can actually jump on top of these. Before, you would just fall through it. So you would go like this, and then hop over here, and then keep making your way. Now we need to be able to find one of the cats, and here they are. So for this, you just walk up there, press F to talk to them. And now we found the first out of like, you know, 3 or 4 of them. And then after you talk to them, you're actually going to get some rewards. Get some diamonds, some bubbles, and some blings. From here, we're just going to keep progressing over to the right. And we're pretty much done in this area. So now we can just go ahead and teleport through here. Now we're in the second zone. We know there are 2 cats and a fish over here. So let's keep making our way until we can find them. Go ahead and hit that. This thing will actually lower you. And when you get to this spot, you actually want to go and like turn around. So you can paint that lily pad. And then you can hop on it. And then our other cat is going to be right over here. So now we have 2 out of 4. Get some more diamonds, and then be careful because the lily pad is not going to stay like colored forever. You're gonna have to go ahead and apply more ink, and then hop back over here. Okay, let's keep progressing along here. We got another umbrella, and now we actually have some enemies. You can't attack them like normal, using, you know, just the same ability button as you normally would. You could go ahead and use this to raise if you want to. And then we're going to find the fish just right here. Go ahead and talk to him. Got 20 diamonds this time and some shining particles. So now we're just missing 2 cats. We know there's one more in this area. Go ahead and defeat all these enemies. Keep progressing over here to the right. There we go. There's also this thing you can investigate just to read for some more lore if you would like to. Now we have umbrellas. We're going to go ahead and hop on this. We actually have a few umbrellas we need to hop on. We'll do that. Slay him down. Activate this one. Slay him down. And don't go to the right just yet. We actually have another thing over here on the left. Go ahead and paint this. Hop over there. We're going to paint that one. Hop up here. And then we got another one of these cats. So now we're at 3 out of 4. We're just missing one for this entire first level. You don't have to defeat the enemies if you don't want to. You can ignore them and just keep progressing. Now we're going to go all the way over here to the right and then teleport. Now we're in the third and final section. And our last cat is actually right here. So go ahead and talk to him. And we're all done with that. So now we just need to finish this. Make sure you go ahead and paint this right here. Get closer like that. Since this is green, we don't have to paint it. Same with this one. Activate the umbrella. We're going to wait for this guy to go by. Raise up. Over the house. And now we are actually finished with the first level. If you go back to your events tab and you go to fun to play, go back down here. Make sure you have all the rewards, everything checked off. Now we need to go find the second one. This one is Cloudy Hollow. We're going to have 1 fish and 4 cats. Now, they don't show you the locations. You actually just get a clue as to where it's going to be. But I'm going to tell you exactly where it's at. So we're going to stay inside of the Ink Realm. And this time, we're going to go all the way down here, kind of near Green Bamboo Grove. If you have Inkville and you've actually unlocked this Ink Realm scroll, then you're going to be able to teleport. If not, just walk over there to that location. And if you want to unlock the scroll, you would just use your ability whenever you find the scroll and hit it like that, and then it'll unlock for you. So now that we're here, we're just going to keep making our way down this direction, and we're actually going to find it out here, kind of in the open field. So let's just keep making our way this way. Jump over here, and then there it is. So we're going to have to do another one of these little puzzles before we can actually go inside there. Now this one, as you see, is a lot more complicated than the last one. We have 4 scrolls this time, and they have multiple paths and roads. So we would just sit here and move it up and down and try and connect this. All right, so we're going to do this first. We're going to go ahead and focus on these first 2 scrolls here. So we have this one that goes like this. There's 2 cats here, and then we have a fish right here with a little building. So we're just going to connect these 2 and focus on those, and then we'll do the overall, like, the entire thing. And let's see if we can find these cats. All right, so we're going to hop over here, and we can keep coming down. Now, I actually saw some rocks over here, so I feel like we're going to be able to jump down. We can. And I see a cat. Okay, so as soon as you spawn in, you can just jump straight down. And we're going to find these little guys over here in the corner. All right, first one is done. Go ahead and activate these umbrellas, and we're going to try and make our way back to the top so we can keep progressing. So go like this. Activate this one. Keep going. Then we're going to jump across. Now, there should be another cat in here somewhere. So let's keep making our way down. Go ahead and color this one here. I see some blings that usually signifies that there's like a secret thing. So, yep, there they are. So they're straight down here at the bottom as well. Go ahead and interact with them. Got our diamonds. See, nothing else here. We're going to make our way back to the top. Dodge the attack. This one. And then we need to actually paint these. Okay, now let's keep making our way to the right. We're going to teleport. And then this is that part of the scroll that actually had the little building. And we actually saw that there was a fish here. So we're going to go ahead and interact with this fish. This is like a little side area. Okay, so fish is done and 2 of the cats. So from here, there's no way to like keep progressing. So we're just going to hit escape. And we're actually going to exit. And now we can move this one down because we're already done with that. So now we're going to have it flow like this. And then this one needs to come down a little bit so it's connected. And then this one here, we need it to go like this so we can get these last 2 cats. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and apply some ink and go back inside. And we've done this first part already, so we can just speed run over to the right side. We already found all the secrets and like collectibles and stuff. Let's just keep making our way over here. Go ahead and jump up on this thing. Alright, keep going. Don't forget to apply any ink that you need to so you can hop across. We're just going to keep trying to get all the way to the right. Alright, now we're in a new area. Now we're in the second scroll. Now remember, as you can see at the top left, there's actually no diamonds, which means there's no cats in this area. So our objective is just to make it over to the right side. If you fall, you can just go ahead and apply this. And then add some more ink to these umbrellas and keep making our way over there. So I actually don't need to like slam down on these because we're just trying to get to the far right until the last one. And then we want to. And keep going over this way. Hop down here, go through the teleporter. So we know there's actually a cat over in this area, so let's try and find it. We could jump straight down. Okay, nothing over there. So now we're just going to keep making our way to the right. Then go up here. Might be something over on this area. Okay, that just takes you back down, so we can ignore that. Got some enemies, we can ignore those. I'm going to fall straight down, see if there's any secrets here. It looks like the cats may actually be over in this area. Yep, there they are. Alright, go ahead and collect those. The diamonds. Now, if you ever see this like orb right here, you can actually activate it like this, and it's going to move some objects that it's actually tied to. So now we just need to make our way up to the very top again where we came from. Or actually, it looks like we can go through here. Alright, now we're in the last area. So we just need to make our way to the far right. And then also there is another cat in here. So go ahead and keep progressing up as much as we can. We're going to go up this way. Add some ink. Add some here. And then this is going to take us back to the left. And there's actually one of the cats just down below. So you need to keep going where I'm going here. And then we're actually going to hop off right here. So then here is the other cat. And this is the last collectible to get. So from here, we just got to keep... actually, we're going to leave here because we're done in this area. But we're not done with this trial because we actually need to be able to get down here to the bottom. So we're going to go back to the table. And we need to connect these two. So we're going to raise this up higher and higher because this right here is the finish line. So we can actually go ahead and enter and do this all over again. And the finish line is actually right here. There's actually another note that you can investigate right before you exit. Okay, let's go back up. Back up here. And then here's that thing I told you need to like activate. And it'll go ahead and sort these for you. And then we finish the second one. So we have a couple more to go. Now it's going to teleport you and you actually need to talk to him first before it actually completes the second stage fully. There we go. So now we have the rewards. And then if you go back over here, go to fun to play, you'll see that the first and second one is done. So now we need to do 3 and 4. So the clue for the third one is that this right here. So it's not much to go off of, right? But I got you. So for the third trail, it's actually over here at the ink pool. So again, in the ink realm, we just came from this one over here by the green bamboo grove. So it's going to be right over in this location. There's actually another ink realm scroll you can teleport after you unlock it. But it's going to be down right here in this little location. And whenever you get here, it's even more complicated. We have 4 scrolls again. So let's take a look. The first scroll here has 1 cat there. We have a cat on the second one, a cat and a fish on the third one. And then the end with the little tower has 1 cat as well. So we know this one is going to stay right here. So let's see, what would be the easiest route to take so we don't have to keep like going in and out. All right, so we're actually going to start like this. So we're going to start down here. We're going to make our way and then we'll have a cat here, here, and here. That'll get us 3 of the cats. So let's go ahead and do this. So I'm going to go ahead and activate my ink. And let's go inside. So we are focusing on at the bottom of this map here. So we're just going to keep going this direction here. And avoid these enemies. Let's go ahead and turn that green. And then hop over here. So we can actually leave the first scroll because there was no cats in this area. All right, so when you get to the next area, we just need to paint that. Now we're gonna go over here, activate this. This will bring those over. We're still looking for this cat, so I think it should be just right up here actually. Keep making our way. Hop down here. Okay, we're gonna jump across. Activate this. Maybe we need to go up higher. Let's see. Activate this one. And then up here. Okay, that's the end. So we definitely need to go down then. So we're going to keep making our way. There they are. Okay. So they are right before you get to the end. Now we can just go back this direction. And we need to make our way up. We're not quite done in this area. We have one more cat to find before we leave and go to a different section. Go up here. And then teleport through there. Okay, actually we got 2 cats left in this area. So let's keep making our way over here. This one, they could be higher or lower. We're gonna go up higher. Okay, attack that. Keep making our way up. Follow this little pathway right here. Jump down. Got the rocks. There they are. Okay, we found them. Some more diamonds. Now we need to make our way to the next area, so we're just going to keep following along this, right it all the way to the end. You can activate that if you want, just to lock it in. And then keep going this way. Now we got one more cat in this area. All right, and then from here, we're just going to hit this with some ink. We're going to ride it to the end. And then there's going to be like a umbrella if you want to use that, or you can just hop across. And then we're going to keep making our way down this direction. There are the cats. So now in total we have 3 out of 5 of the cats. We're ready to back out, and we're gonna have to rearrange the little like scrolls and puzzle and then go back in. All right, for the next phase, we are actually gonna have, you know, the tree right here is where you start. So we're gonna line these up where it actually swirls kind of like this. That way we can hit this cat, and then we're gonna go up here. We're gonna get this cat right here, and then we're gonna finish off by getting the fish right here. So make sure you layer out your scrolls just like this, so they're actually connected. You don't have to worry about the bottom here. We're going to start over on this area, and we're going to go ahead and activate it like this, and then let's jump right in. All right, so for this one, we're actually going to go over here, and we're going to hit this umbrella instead. Usually we've been going over to the right. This time we're going to go over here. We're going to go to the left, keep hitting the umbrellas, and then jump across. Now we're going to have to paint this right here as well. Hop on that, catch a ride, and then we should be having another cat pretty soon. You can paint that if you want to, but we don't need to. We're actually going to try and teleport over to this next area. There's some enemies here. There we go. There's the cat that we need. Okay, got some rewards. Now we're going to keep progressing all the way through this until we get to the end again. Keep working our way all the way up to the top. Okay, let's hit this. It's going to bring some rocks down. Now we can hop up here. Then we're going to teleport to the next area, and we're going to have another cat we're going to have to track down. So we should be coming up on him in just a second. Let's go ahead and hop all the way down like this. And then there we are. So now we have to go and get the fish. So for that, we need to keep progressing. So we're going to have to go back up here. Hit this. Go up higher, go across here, activate that, across here and here. Okay, up here there should be the teleporter, the little rift. There we go. Let's activate this, go back up here. And then there is the little fishy guy. And then once you get the fish, we just got to make it to the exit. So just keep going over here to the side. You can activate this. You can fall on that rock. It'll make it a lot easier for you. And then we're just going to keep going this direction. And we want to work our way up to the top. Like this. Keep jumping across. And thankfully, we're not going to have to back out again, which is nice. And we're going to ride this all the way up this direction. Activate that. Then let's keep jumping across, make our way over here, teleport through here. We're almost done. We're almost at the end now. Then keep going this way, paint this. And then let's hop on top. and ride this pretty much to the end. Okay, we can hop off here. Make sure you activate this right here. Then keep jumping across. We need to paint this as well. It's kind of far, but you can reach it by standing there. Then jump across, and then boom. We are finished with the third one with all collectibles. Again, make sure you actually talk to them real quick to be able to complete this task. Get your 60 diamonds and some rewards. And now we're going to move on to the fourth and the final one. Okay, so for the fourth and final one, you can teleport with the scroll right here once you unlock it, but it's going to be over here in the middle of this pond by Wildfield Waterside. And you're going to have to progress a little bit to be able to get to that. So that's one of the teleporters, just lets you teleport closer. But we need to make our way over here by this waterfall. And as you see at the water, it's pretty far. So you're going to have to paint this and start making your way. There's lots of collectibles around here too. You can activate that. And then just try and work our way over to the middle. So we're going to paint this. Go over here. Then keep making our way over this direction. Jump over here. Paint that. And then there it is. So this one is not quite as complicated, I feel like, as the other one. But we are going to have to move this stuff around. So like this one, we can move it down a little bit. We also have this piece right here. So we can rotate this one and move it. So you see how they're like all three connected like this. And then we want to have these roads connected. And then we need to raise this one up. So now we should be able to have it all pretty much connected. We're going to spawn in right here. But we're originally going to have to go over to the right to get these two cats. And then we'll start going over here to the left to be able to get these other cats here. So let's go ahead and paint this and go in. Okay, so like I said, when you spawn in, we're actually going to go over here to the right. There are two cats that we need to be able to get. So let's go ahead and paint this. Keep making our way down this way. And we're just going to ride this until we get to the end. Paint that. Keep riding it all the way down. Then teleport. And then we're going to be able to get the first cat just right up here. Go ahead and talk to him. And then now we're going to keep going this direction. Keep making our way. There's some enemies here. Then hop up there. We're going to keep making our way over to the right. You can't jump off. And here's the second cat. So he's at the end. And we're also at a dead end. So it's just faster just to exit. And then we're going to go back in. You don't have to change the scrolls or anything like that. We just want to be able to teleport back to where we had started. And we're going to go to the left this time. So go ahead and paint this. Then let's go back in. And this time we're actually going to go over here to the left and start making our way up this direction. So just follow along like I do in the video. We're going to teleport. Now we're in that next zone. There's actually one cat in this location. So he's still a little ways away. Activate that. And then we actually need to wait. Hop on this so we can actually get raised higher. And then we can activate that. And then jump over there. Keep making our way to the left. Now the cat is going to be down over in this location. Those. Now we need to go back up to the top. Activate this. Jump up here. Jump over here. Paint that. And this. Keep making our way. There's a lot of stuff you're going to have to paint in this one. And then now we're up higher. So we can keep going. Then we're going to go over here to the right. Clear out these enemies. And we can now teleport. So we're going to have a cat over in this location as well. Go ahead and activate that. Hit this. And we got some stones we can jump on. Making our way. There we go. There's another cat. Okay, now that we have him, we can actually just fall all the way down. This is so we can get to this other one that was a little bit lower. Go ahead and hit this. We're going to activate that right there. Go ahead and paint this one. This is going to take us lower. Activate that, but I'm going to write this down here because there is a little kitty down in this location. So now I think the next one is going to be the fish. So let's go ahead and hop on this. Play him right here. Keep making our way to the right. Teleport. And then here's a little collectible that you can pick up, so you can investigate it. It's the Inkling's Journey. It's going to be part of your lore compendium. We're going to pick that up. And then keep making our way this way. Let's hit that. And once you get right here, you're not going to be able to jump high enough, so you're just going to have to wait until it moves. And then you can jump over here and get over on this side. Now, once you get right here, you can actually just jump off. And then once you get to the bottom, there's going to be the fish. So let's go ahead and talk to him real quick. Get your rewards, got 20 diamonds. And now we need to make our way back up to the top. Activate this one and this one. Another one right here. Activate this. When you hop on this one, you're just going to have to wait a little bit for it to actually go back to the way it was, so it'll raise you up even higher. And then up here, you're just going to make your way to the right. We're going to keep progressing this direction. Watch out for these guys. There we go. Okay, now we're going to hit that one. Keep making our way over this direction. We're going to teleport. Now we'll be able to get our last, like, final cat over in this location here. And we're actually almost done as well. So we're just going to go up like this. Going to hit that. Climb up. That one there. Keep climbing over to the right. We're pretty much just holding to the right. I mean, you can tell that by the map at the top left. It'll show you. Okay, once you get up to this location, we're going to hop up here. And then there's the final kitties. Go ahead and collect them. And now we need to keep making our way up. Go up this direction. And over across here. Okay, hit that. And this is another one of those times you're just going to have to wait if you want to. You need to hop over these. And then hop over this. And this will take you to the very end. And then from here you can go up and then jump across right here. Now we're going to keep going over to the right. You can ignore that guy if you want to. Play him right here. Hit this one. Going up. Hit this. Dodge that. Another one right here. And then we're almost done. We just got to go across here. And we're going to teleport now. And then from here, we're pretty much at the end of this. Make our way up here again. Through here, and there it is. Make sure you talk to him to be able to finish this. Got our 60 diamonds. And now, if you go back over there, press K. Go back to Fun to Play. You should see that you have finished all of them and all collectibles have been found. So that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.